Alright, hi everybody. Sorry for the delay in the start of the stream. As you can tell, I have a cat here who doesn't want me to stream and just wants me to pay attention to him. That's okay, because he's adorable and I don't mind. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. So, well, maybe we will help us draft. Or, nope, camera shy. Okay, that's fine too. So, hey everybody, welcome. It's been a couple weeks since I've gotten to draft. I had some real life stuff pop up, which has kept me away from Magic, which is not cool, but yay, I get to play Magic. So we're going to do a ranked throne draft tonight. Like I said, it's been a bit. I'm sure I still remember what the cards do, but it's been. I've not played nearly the amount of Magic that I normally do the last couple weeks. Been mostly driving, and that is basically the opposite of Magic. So, let's jump into it. See what we get. Maybe the karma gods will pay off and I'll get something fun. Well, at least it wasn't happily ever after. That would have been worse. Alright. So, the contender is awesome in a night deck. Trap in the Tower is usually pretty good. Oh, buddy. Alright, cat's gone. And I'm covered in cat hair. Awesome. Alright, so we got the Paladin, which I love. But I think you just have to go with the always good baked into a pie. It's kind of a classic. It does all the things you want it to do. So yeah, we'll do that. All the greedy part of me wants to go for knights, but no. Be a better player. Alright, the most powerful card in this pack is that... thought it was an easy Frogify. I like Once in the Future. Carver's decent. The only black card in here is only great in the black-white deck. Or black-red night deck as well, I guess. But I'm not super into it. So we'll take a Frogify and see what comes along. So in black, we've got the night thing going on. Fruit is fine. Fairy Vandal, usually better in blue-red than blue-black. Good in blue-white, but we're not there. White card. There's nothing necessarily pulling me into another color. So I'll take the Vandal. Alright. The best card is probably the Hengehammer. Especially with any kind of pump effects, he's really good. I always love a good fox. But the Noble's also pretty decent. We're already in black. The Witching Well is fine as well. None of these cards are like super crazy powerful. Like I'm not super excited for what we got going here. So here the best card's probably Shepherd of the Flock. I really like this card a lot. It's done a lot of work for me when I've had it. But we're not in white, and white hasn't seemed super open. Theoretically, the person to my left, or one more over, should be in white based on what we've been passing. If anything, I'd prefer to be in black with the cards I have here, so we're going to go with that guy. Alright, blue card. Again, better in blue-red. Cauldron is completely fine. Fruit is fine. If we're in red, I like this guy a lot. I also like the Raiders a lot. Since I don't know what I'm doing, let's go with the Cauldron. Keep it open. So my favorite card out of this pack is the Acolyte. But we're not in green. I mean, I guess the only color we're technically in here is black. Attempting, which is fine. Shieldbreaker is also decent. I mean, if anything, red would be awesome. But let's just stick with the black, because I think we know we're going to be there. Or at least hope we're there. Alright, literally nothing I care about. I've got plenty of 2-drops. So if I were short on 2-drops, I might take the drawbridge just in case. However, I'm going to take the squire because if I end up black-green, that's a good card to have. There's another squire. There's an egg. Transformation is also pretty good. It's like a Frogify you don't mind putting on your own creature, I guess. So we'll take it and maybe see if black-green ends up opening up. Just take the removal spell that we may or may not end up playing. This guy does get better even in the black-green deck where you make a lot of food. But with the toughness being 3, it's still not great. So we'll just take that one. Okay, so green might be vaguely open. Oh. I said its name and it showed up in pack 2. Super punished. Alright, so if we were in white, that was really hard to say. If we were in white, I really like the Pathlighter, but we're not. We're black, green, blue. I don't know what I'm doing. So the Sorcerer's Broom works really well with the Noble. We've got a Curious Pair, and we've got a Witch. We've got a Baked into Pie. I've been really impressed with that card, more so than I was at the beginning of the set. In red, there are 2 good removal spells. There's a decent chance if we take the Sorcerer's Broom here that the Witch will wheel. That's another hard thing to say. Oh my gosh. There's also a chance the Wicked Guardian could come back, which is a decent card if we get a couple witches. So we're going to take the Broom right now, because that direction seems to be the right direction. Okay, so this is where we need to decide, are we actually green-black, or do we want to play blue? Because we have another Fairy Vandal, but we don't have any real draw effects. Outmuscle is a great card. Told you before I really like this card, although we don't have a lot of pump spells. So I think at this point, I'm going to take the Outmuscle. I like that as a removal spell the best. Okay, so the Deathless Knight is a lot of fun in the food deck. Just constantly getting this guy back when you're already doing good stuff with food is pretty darn awesome. Trap in the Tower, I like Turn into Pumpkin, but we're going to stick with this and say we're going to be green-black. Which means we have a couple options here. This is food. In any kind of green deck, I like this guy a lot. The can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or less comes into play a lot more than you think it will. So I really like this guy. The Funeral isn't bad. It's better in blue-black, but we're going to be putting stuff in our graveyard anyway. But I think I'm going to go with this one. We don't have any 5-drops anyway. Ooh, speaking of 5-drops, love that guy. Super love that guy. Okay. In general, I like the Lost Legion a lot. The 2/3 body is great. The Scry 2. In this kind of deck, it works really well. Works well with the Swordmaster to get an extra point of damage in, because we don't really have any other knights. I mean, I guess we have 2 up here. But I think in this deck, between the combination of the Squire, the Tempting Witch, the Deathless Knight, the Sorcerer's Broom, we have a big incentive to keep on the food path. So I'm going to take that. And at this point, it's good to note that we're also not 100% stuck in black. The Baked in the Pie is the best reason to play black here. The Noble's also really good. But if we get an insane mono green deck, that's also something to think about. So we'll take the Gingerbread Cabin on that note. So I really like Noble. They do get worse in multiples. With the Squires and wanting not having any other pump effects, I think Carver is better here. Hey, both of them end up coming back. In this case, I think... Let's take a second. So we've got 3 4-drops already, and I would play all 3 of these over the Wicked Guardian. We're a little short on 3-drops. So I actually think it might be better. With what we have right now, the Wicked Guardian might be a slightly better card, but being short on 3 drops and this producing food, which we need, I'm going to take that over it. But I think it's close. It's not a bad card to main deck if we need to. Another removal spell if we need it. If we decide we need more 2 drops, we have that guy to play. Although we're really not doing the night thing. This guy deserves better than last pick. Come on. I love that guy. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, that was a lot of internal thinking. So, first, disappointment. Not super happy with any of the rares we opened today. Second, this works really well in the food deck we're making. Just being able to get that card advantage is awesome. But so is this. I don't have enough experience playing Trail of Crumbs to know just how powerful it is in the food deck. It seems really good. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6 sources of food. 7. Maybe we can get a ginger brute. That could be 8. The tempting witch will probably loop back. This also triggers the broom. Part of me wants to take the Witch's Oven, even though I think in this deck it's less powerful, because it's more likely to be taken by somebody else. But I don't want to lose a Trail of Crumbs. I want to see how good that card is. Okay, another hard decision. I really like the Witch Stalker. It creates a food token. We got a few 4 drops, so we don't really need it, but the Trample's awesome. But the Beanstalk Giant is just a beating of a card. Let's see. Right now we have 1 6-drop. I think arguably the Beanstalk Giant is a more powerful card in a vacuum. I think in this deck, the Witch Stalker might be the right choice, though. The question is, do we have too many 4 drops? 2, 3, 4, and that would make 5. But we only have 2 5 drops, and 1 6 drop. This is tough. I think, like I said, I think the Beanstalk Giant is a more powerful card. I think I'm going to I took the Witch Stalker. Ooh, an out muscle. Like, the more and more we get into this, the more and more I think we might be mono green. I don't know, we'll see. And then we get nothing. So the Barrow Giant gets back 1. I mean, nothing we're super excited. I mean, maybe the Paladin. Not really worth it. This is fun in a more non-human deck, but we got a lot of humans at the first couple drops. This is great if you can drop it on turn 3 onto a great 1 or 2 drop and play another 2 drop. That's never going to be the case here. I mean, the best case would be put it on the broom, and that's not what we want to do. I'm also not afraid really of any of these other cards, but I guess I'll just take this in case we're short a few cards. Okay. So like I mentioned, I love the Paladin. I think that's a great card. There's also the Egg. Might help fix our mana. It also plays into the food thing we have going. Problem is, I tend to be a creature drafter. That's where my love is. Man. So we're at 23 right now. 22. The only double black spell we have is baked into a pie. I really want to see an Acolyte now. Oof, this is tough. Alright, I'm going to take the... don't know. I'm gonna, if I knew I had an acolyte coming at some point, which I don't think I do at this, I think I would take the paladin in a heartbeat. The fact that I might need some mana fixing to hit that double black baked into a pie. But if I am heavy green, Sky gets even better. I keep talking myself out of it. Forget it. Take it and run. Yeah, I'll take another cabin. Take that. Okay, so I think here, like I said, we don't have a lot of 3-drops, so I like the Lost Legion, but Reeve Soul is just a removal spell. All right, we just have to take that. So here's an actual conversation. There's the Ginger Brute. Like I said, we like the idea of food and sacrificing food because we have the trail, because we have Sorcerer's Broom, which makes the Ginger Brute even better. But the Leaf Rider actually sacrifices things for free, which makes the Broom's triggers even better. Because normally if you have to pay 2 to sacrifice a food for something, that makes casting the first Broom cost 5 and then 8. Otherwise it's 3 then 6, and that's a huge difference. And we have quite a bit of food makers already. I think I'm going to take the rider so we can get some food for free. And hope maybe we get another one. I don't think... I'll put it in there. I guess we know we have it. Spider does a lot of work. We need 3 drops. Take the big dude. Ooh, another spider. I don't think we're going to play 2, though. Alright, so... we have a deck. Question is, do we have a green deck or do we have a green-black deck? Right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black cards, and we need to cut 4. We can easily add those to get us to where we need to be, but we could also just cut cards we're not super happy to play, like the Jousting Dummy. In this case, because we have the Witch, because we have the Baked Into Pie and the Reef Soul, kind of want to keep playing black. So I'm going to cut those guys. Outmuscle. That's Arena screwing with our lands. We definitely don't need that many. That was too many out too. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's add... I'm going to put in the ones I like. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really wish I had no, I think that's... I wish I had an acolyte, for sure. Alright, so that gets us up to the correct number of lands. 18 creatures, 17 lands. We need to cut at least one more. I'm guessing the Swordmaster is probably the least. I mean, we only have 1, 2, 3. The nice thing with the Smitten Swordmaster is that it gets the Knight back sometimes, which is fun. But we have so many 2-drops that are just better. Man, do I wish I had... If this had been an Acolyte, I'd really like this deck. But we're just a tad short. Alright, so if we're going to cut one more... What is it? Again, I like the Noble with the Broom. I fear if I cut the Spider, I'm going to regret it. We only have 1. We have 1. The issue is with Outmuscle, it's only really good with these creatures. I guess it's good with the Witchstalker too. Alright, let's see if I regret it. We can always add it back. So this is how we'll start. take a screenshot because I always forget what I'm running. I think there's... Because if we... I don't want to cut black from this deck. I don't think it's strong enough without it. I think there's an argument for running memory theft here. But I don't know what I'd cut over it. And I like leaning less on black. It also makes the argument for the Swordmaster a little bit worse because we cut down on black. We're not playing it early. Alright, let's see what happens. I probably should have taken the golden egg at one point over the other guy, but that's okay. Alright, so we got 2 drops and 4 and 5 drop. We're missing some green, but we go first, so it's okay. I mean, at least we know we can cast Baked into a Pie whenever we get it. Because they didn't have a 1 or 2 drop, we'll play that guy first and hope maybe we can pump in for 3. Ooh. Ooh. Balls. Alright, so I think it's worth making him block. Because we also trigger this and can find a permanent card. We really want to see a forest here. We don't want... This guy gets out of hand real quick. Well, balls. We got a land. I think it's worth at least taking. Now, in a best case scenario, we hit another land. Okay. Well, not a perfect world, but we're still doing okay. I'd really like another green source. That way we can outmuscle whatever they play. Worst case scenario, if we don't hit a land, we can either... Oh, okay, never mind. Strike that. Well, we got a land. Okay, we have 6 swamps in the deck. We've got half of them out, so we should be good. I'm going to play this guy now. It's bigger than his wolf. And hopefully that means we can outmuscle his wolf before he plays any food source. Or he'll just bake into a pie, our guy. One of the two. That's annoying. We really need another green source so we can actually fight the knight, I think. We'll see. Alright, so we've got this. Well, the knight can't block our paladin currently anyway. I think our best bet... We have a couple options here. Because the knight's going to end up killing something. So if we play the Deathless Knight and swing in, they either take 8 or we trade with something. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Because our paladin is living either way. And we don't want to block because there's way too many tricks. I mean, we'll gladly trade a knight for a wolf. Unless I'm forgetting a 1 green instant. It's been a while. I might be wrong. I don't think there's a 1 green instant. There's a 2. Oh, it makes it... Oh... Yeah, no, I should read the card. Wow. Oh, well. We will outmuscle our Wicked Wolf to the knight. Okay, this is going to stink, though. It's surprised they're attacking with that. Although the question is... I think I need to outmuscle this one. I can't let him draw a bunch of cards. Nope, I'm not going to block. All right. I think... So what's the question here? I think we let that resolve. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we've got 7 mana. All right. Yep, we know he's gone. 4. If we play him, at least now we can block the wolf. Okay, that's annoying. No. Why does it feel like they just have so many more cards than us? Alright, we're gonna sacrifice the food. Look at the cards. On the off chance we get baked into a pie, we don't. So, do we want a 5/5 or a 4/5? I think we need the 5/5. We should get the Deathless Knight back. We're going to play this. Play the bigger guy. I'm kind of on the back foot here. Alright. Well, unfortunately, if we block any other way... What's going on? We die to the Tempting Witch. So we need to do that. So at least that gets us out of that range. Still really awkward. If he has a food maker, we're definitely in trouble. Okay, well, that's something. Alright, so we've got 8 mana. We're going to play this one. We are not attacking. We're playing this guy, so we have blockers. And then we have a combat trick to pump something up. We are still in trouble. So here we are in awkward time. If I save this, I think I have to. I wanted to use this to pump the Deathless Knight to kill the wolf. But if he goes away, I'm just dead. I'm still in trouble. That was a big misplay earlier to forget that he gets +1. Told you I haven't played in a while. This is Magic Brain kicking back in. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, yep. That guy's great against another green player. I'm really kind of shocked they didn't attack with the wolf. Like, I think I would have attacked with everybody there, because I'm at 6. If I double block to kill the wolf, he kills both my creatures, and I go to 2. Best case scenario, I block and block. No, it kills me. Whatever. We'll take it. I need the help I can get right now. Yeah, we're not attacking. We're hanging on by our fingernails here. So they have 2 cards. We know one is Keeper. Not sure what the other one is. Well, I will offer that. Alright, I can stop drawing lands now. I'd really like another out muscle, please. I know I have one more. Or baked. No, that was me lying. I really want a baked into pie. See, the problem here is all of my guys have 2 or less butts, which means I can't profitably block. But I can't just keep letting him eat away. So I think we try that. Hope we get a baked into pie or something. Well, alright, let's do this. I mean, I think we're still basically just dead here, but they keep giving us opportunities to live, so I'll take it. Yeah. We have to do that. Even if we draw baked into a pie, no, we just lose. Alright. That was my fault. I think we were in trouble no matter what there, but I threw away a creature when I shouldn't have. Alright. Let's try it again. Less punting this time. Better Magic playing. If you haven't yet, you should really check out Mom's Basement Games on TCG Player. They should have a fairly wide range of cards because I just gave them a ton. One of the benefits of being a limited player is I have a ton of random cards just sitting around. So now they have them, and you should check them out and buy my old cards because that would be awesome. And you should also draft more because it's fun. So check them out. TCG Player, Mom's Basement Games. Support us and support playing Magic. It's a win-win situation. And I have a ton more cards to give them too. I may draft a little too much. If you couldn't tell, I might be slightly addicted. Alright, so we've got 3, 4 drops. More force this time. We're on the draw. Yeah. This is a decent hand. We have enough 2 drops. We should probably... No, I can't do math right now. But there's a decent chance we'll draw 1 in the first 2 draws. I mean, I think we have 7 or 8. I'm going to keep this. Even if we don't, the Witch on 3 is decent. More annoying with the Gingerbread that we don't have. Oh, there's a 2 drop we want to see. We're just going to get punched in the face repeatedly by Gingerbread Man. Yay. You know, when I first saw this, I thought their name was Dirty Martini. But I think I like Dirty Merchant better. Although that's a slightly odd thing. Alright, Tempting Witch. Not that it can block a Gingerbread, but it made more food. And then hopefully we'll draw... We haven't drawn a land yet. Okay, that's annoying. I think we take the opportunity to just not take 4. Alright, perfect. So we've got this. Yeah, and then we'll be able to outmuscle killing the Gingerbread next turn unless they do something crazy. That will be nice, though. Never mind. They did something crazy. Well, balls. I don't even know how to survive this. That's like the dream there. Well, we're going to play this. That way at least they have to pay to attack. And we'll survive because we have food. This goes +2, so it'll be 6. Yeah. Can't even pay the 1 extra for that. Oh, sad panda. So we can go to 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get him to 3. They can gain 3. Well, balls. We'll attack with a Deathless Knight. Maybe. My only chance of winning here is hoping they mess up and either time out or on their next attack phase that they don't make it unblockable. I don't think those are likely things, but you gotta take every out you can. So this way, on the off chance that we get to block the ginger brute, we'll survive. Oh, they remembered. Past the blockers. I can't block. Alright, never mind. Well, that was depressing. Alright, let's try this again. I feel like this deck should be doing better than I'm letting it do. Although that game, I'm not sure I could have done anything differently. Alright, we're gonna try it. Again, we have the draw. Oh, goody, an aggro deck. Oh. Alright, that's fine. This guy isn't that great, especially when we can play a curious pair on 2. Seems I'm having trouble speaking today. Another card that curious pair is good against. Excuse me, sorry. Alright. The only problem is, since it looks like they're playing red-white knights, they're very likely to have combat tricks and all sorts of fun stuff. But we just have to force them to use it, because we'll play a... Or they don't, so that's good for us. Alright, we really want to hit another forest. We are not attacking. That is not how we do this. If we don't hit another forest, we'll play Trail of Crumbs at least. We don't want to play the Sorcerer's Broom yet. They likely have removal. It's fine, we're not swinging in right now anyway. Alright, so we're going to play this. Have all of the food makers not attacking. Alright, that's vaguely annoying. Make that guy bigger. Oh, balls. 9, that's 12 damage. Ugh. Ugh, this blows. We really needed another land there. If we can get another land, we might be okay. Because we can, what do we need to do here? We'll be able to outmuscle the flyer at least. Problem is we're behind. Never mind. Alright, so block there, block there. We lose our witch. Yeah, we're just dead. If they didn't steal our Curious Pair, we would be better off. So we can gain 6 life. They have no cards in hand. So I can attempt to stay alive this way. This is not a great solution, because if they draw anything at all, we are in deep trouble. But that is something. I think we are just dead no matter what we do now. So, block the trample guy, block this guy, block that guy, and we go to -1. We needed them to not draw that card there to have a chance. Okay, well that was depressing. First draft back and go 0-3. That hasn't happened in a while. Let's see, it's 8:30. Really tempted to try another one just to regain, but I'm also very tilted because that was not what that deck deserved. It was a decent deck. And that first game, I punted for sure. That was totally on me. This last one, I'm not sure what else I could have done. We were in a really just hit an awkward aggro deck. I'll have to go back and look and see if I could have done something differently. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll call it a night for tonight. That obviously it's not my night to play. Next week, it's holidays. I will not be streaming next Monday. I am going to go visit my parents and celebrate Christmas time. But I'll be back the week after that on the 30th, and then hopefully for the next few Mondays without interruption. No more real-life drama getting in my way, and I will get my head back in the Magic game so that next time we can do another 7-0 draft, not this 3-0 junk. So, thanks for joining us. Sorry it didn't end up better tonight. Check out the stream for the rest of the week when we've got Pioneer and Modern and all sorts of fun stuff happening. For Limited, come back on the 30th, and we'll have a good time and spike a draft or two.